I think you know the theoretical understandings. If the object is placed at different positions in front of the mirror, then you will get the images at different positions. We have obtained these things from the previous lectures, and I think all of you note down in your copy, and because I am always telling you to take the handwritten note, and that is beneficial for you in the exam. Now I am going to discuss the one NCERT example that is in your book in the page number 11, and that is a convex mirror is used for an rear view mirror. What is the meaning of the rear view mirror? Basically, the rear view mirror you will see that is used in motorcycle, and in cars. The mirrors which is used to something that is behind the car, or in case of motorbikes, something is behind what cars or traffics, whatever be it, behind the mirror, and how it is approaching towards it. We can get an estimate of this from this rear view mirror. Rear means far, near means close, rear means far. So object which is far away behind the car, the traffics, that we can see using the rear view mirror. The question is that a convex mirror is used as a rear view mirror. From here one question may arise that why the convex mirror is used as a rear view mirror? Because if I draw this thing, then it will be clear to you. If I draw a plane mirror, it is looking like this. If I draw a concave mirror, and if I draw a convex mirror, now you can tell me which mirror will take the maximum amount of light. If I say all of these things are of same length, if the light ray enters from here, this is the plane mirror can take from the information. Basically, what is light? Light is information about the object, or that after that we will form the image of that, and we can understand this thing. So the information is obtained up to this. In case of concave mirror, less information than that of the parallel mirror. But in case of, just see, it can take information from all the available sources. Here if I send something from this side, it cannot reach the mirror, okay, but here it can reach the mirror. Here these rays also can make the image on the convex mirror. So there is a quantity which basically defining this thing. The term is aperture. The aperture of this convex mirror is greater than that of the parallel mirror and the concave mirror. That's why the convex mirror is used as a rear view mirror, so it takes more amount of light, okay, it takes more amount. Just I am saying that if the light is only taking only this way, okay, by the parallel mirror, for the concave mirror light is taking like this way, it can take the information like this way. But in case of convex mirror, it takes the information from this way, so it can cover this field of view. So just think of, it can cover this field of view, then it can greater amount of information we can receive from using the convex mirror. If we get the greater information, and obviously in the time of by motorbiking or driving the car, all of these things, it will be helpful to us, okay. This is the thing. Basically when a driver basically just learn the driving, he have to understood by seeing the rear view mirror that where the traffic behind him is located. Now just think of one thing. Since I am taking this as a rear view mirror, convex mirror, since we get more information, more light, in addition to that the intensity of the image will be enhanced. Because we get the more light, then the intensity of the image will be enhanced. So these two cannot be used as an rear view mirror. Okay, so this thing is taken as a rear view mirror. Now you tell me, if a convex mirror is used, if the light incident on the convex mirror, which type of image will form then? Virtual image. And what is the magnification? Is it highly magnified, less magnified, equal in size, or diminished, or whatever weight? It is diminished because you see just in the previous lecture that the size of the image is less in size than that of the object. Okay? So the thing is, if you see a car behind you, the size of the car is very small. Okay? Just like this, if I trying to show you, just this is my hand. Okay? This is my hand. This is my finger that is here. If I make it approaches towards you, its size is increasing. So by observing its size, you can estimate if it is of greater size, then it is close to me. If it is of less size, then it is far away from me. But in case of rear view mirror, these things have to think, these things not looking like this way. All the time the image that is obtained of the object behind you is smaller. Since the image is smaller, but you have to think the image is smaller, it does not mean the car is far away from you. It is very close to you. But the property of the convex mirror is that it making a smaller image. Okay? It making a smaller virtual image. That's why I think you have seen or not, you are aware of this or not, that if you see the water print, okay, on this rear view mirror, one sentence is written there. Okay, I will not tell you that sentence. You just, after watching this video, you just read the watermark that is used in the rear view mirror. What I have discussed, that is written in one sentence, and that is very important. So till now we have understood that why the convex mirror is taken as a rear view mirror. So a convex mirror used for a rear view mirror on an automobile, just see, in automobile the rear view mirror is used, has the radius of curvature 3 meter. Okay. Now we have to draw the diagram of that. Whatever be the information we get, we have to just jot down and we have to just take these informations. So it is the convex mirror. Principal axis. You need not to draw the full ray diagram, but you have to try to place where the object and image is situated. So here just see, it is the radius of curvature is 3 meters, so it is C. All the distance is measured from the pole, so it is O, so this is R. But this R is behind the mirror or on the right hand side of the pole. So you can see the radius of curvature, it is 3 meter, it is plus. According to sign convention, it is plus. So what is the focal length? We know that f equal to r by 2. So the focal length will be 3 by 2 centimeter, that is 1.5 centimeter. If a bus is located at 5 meter from this mirror, what is the bus? The bus is the object of which the image you want to see. So we can say the distance of the object. Distance of the object from the mirror, distance of the object from the mirror is somewhere here. This is the position of the object, here the bus. And it is at a distance 5 meter from the convex mirror. And it is on the left side of O, so we can say U equal to minus of 5 centimeter. Minus of 5 centimeter. find the position on and nature and the size of the image. Okay, so from now you have to just remember this equation which is called the lens, which is called the mirror equation. Okay, obviously there is a derivation in higher classes in 12, but till for the time being we just take it as a equation. We have to remember this thing, and that equation is, write down the mirror equation is 1 by V plus of 1 by U equal to 1 by F. Okay, so from here what we have to find? You have to find the image distance. Okay, so 1 by V equal to plus of minus 5, 1.5 we can write it as a 3 by 2. So what is 1 by V? 1 by V equal to 1 by 5 plus 2 by 3. It is 15 after the LCM. So it is 3 plus 10. So it is 13 divided by 15 centimeter. It is positive. Okay, sorry, not centimeter, it is centimeter inverse. So if I write down V, it is 15 divided by 13 centimeter. So just see, if I see it is the center of curvature, and if it is 3 meter, then the focal length or the point focus is somewhere here, which is 3 by 2 meter, 1.5 meter. Okay, and the image will be obtained somewhere here. The image will be obtained somewhere here. So what is the position of the image? The image will be placed at a distance 15 by 13 centimeter behind this convex mirror. What is the nature of the image? Because the rays are not actually intersecting here, so this type of image is called the virtual image. What is the size of the image? What is the size of the image? So obviously it is diminished in size. Okay, obviously it is diminished in size. So this is the thing. So from this we can understood the characteristics of the image from this expression. V is positive on the right hand side. 15 by 13 gives the value. So it is placed somewhere in between pole and the focus. Okay, and after that, what is the nature behind the mirror? So it is virtual. And the size of the image, obviously in case of the size of the image is diminished. If the length of the bus is given there, then we can find out what is the length of the image. But since the length of the bus is not given here, so we can not find out what is the exact size of the image. This is the answer. Thank you all of you.